there's a really big connection between the art community in Fredericksburg and the restaurant community in Fredericksburg. And Sunken Well, Sammy T's, Taparillo, a bunch of them often show work constantly throughout the year. So anyway, there's a really strong connection between them and us, the art community. So Steve, the owner, said, hey, I'm looking to just have some fun, like draw some attention to the building. Let's just do what you want. And you can see there's 2 windows here. Gabe Pons is going to do the other one. He's doing his at home. And he said, look, just have some fun, do something interesting. It got me out of the house. I'm lucky I have some work that I'm doing in my home studio, but this was just something fun to come out here, draw some attention to the building, do something ridiculous.
Well, this is ridiculous and fun, though.
Right.
It's fantastic.
Right. So we're in the early stages of this. Hopefully you'll see it later. But basically, that's the motto of the Sunken Well: eat well, drink well, live well. And then, for whatever reason, the idea of a girl hugging a cheeseburger just popped into my head. So I thought it would be fun and ridiculous, and I have this is a photograph that I took of one of their cheeseburgers. I had a model friend of mine grab some pillows, and I was able to combine it, and you can see here's the sketch of her sitting on a plate of French fries and pickles hugging a cheeseburger. Don't know really what it means or why I did it. I just thought, I think good art to me sometimes is like somebody would be like, why would you do that? So I, in that vein, I thought it would be interesting.
I think it's going to stand out just because in this time,
right?
We need something that you can laugh at.
Yeah, and the other thought of mine was, hey, look, I always think of Fredericksburg as a big art community, you know that, and we're not going anywhere. We're here. We're out here making art for fun. We'll be back. We talked about when they open, then Sunken Well is open for takeout. They're doing a pretty brisk business doing that. Once they open back up the restaurant portion, these will come down, and we talked about maybe just selling them, donating money to charity or something. But it's just an idea. Hey, get our minds off things. Gets my mind off things.
I was going to say for you, because you've done some pretty intricate murals around town.
Right.
This one is just fun.
Right, that's the idea. And often, I think I've told you, Ted, before, I rarely get an opportunity where somebody says, yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So most of the time it's like, hey, we want this, we want that, and that's how commissions like that work. But this one was just like, yeah, do whatever you want, in tying into their business, obviously.
Yeah.
This one, you can see the early stages. I don't know if you want to get into it too much, but it's gridded out. These are 6-inch squares, and they correspond with these 1-inch squares that the sketch was done on. So I don't probably need this anymore. I really just needed that to sketch it on there. Now I'm just having some fun and throwing some paint on the wall.
And that's, I guess it shows that in art you don't always have to make a statement.
No.
You can this is the kid sitting in class doodling and coming up with something.
Right, and it can visually be interesting, which I think this will be. It doesn't have to. It's not making any grand statement of loving cheeseburgers or anything, but and art, and I teach a lot, and art should always be fun. It should be something that doesn't have to be serious and intense. It can be fun and silly, and that's what this is. And
it shows that in a time like this, when there's just a lot of suffering and a lot of just pain, that you can have fun and laugh at something. Right. And again, get your mind off things. Hopefully people have been sitting out here watching me do it, gets their mind off things, and we're all thinking about the same thing, but we can still take a few moments and have some fun and do what I do, have some paint, and hopefully make something interesting. This is fun. This will be fun to look at for a while. Yeah, for me it's fun to do, and again, it's just I'll be out here in the early mornings just get my mind off things, and then hopefully it'll look good when I get finished.